Get ready. We're diving into the biggest headlines of the week, and you won't want to miss a single beat. First up, Diversified Enterprises LLC just made a massive move, boosting their position in Netflix by a staggering 1,904%. That's right, they snapped up 14,604 additional shares, bringing their total holdings to 15,371, all worth over $1.4 million. But that's not all. First Financial Corp. IN, Nuzzo Private Wealth Inc., and several others are also adjusting their Netflix stakes. What does this flurry of activity mean for the streaming giant? Let's break it down.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Now shifting gears to the world of K-dramas, Netflix is bringing us If Wishes Could Kill, a thrilling new series blending tech horror with ancient folklore. Imagine an app that grants wishes, but with a deadly 24-hour countdown. Lead cast members Jeon So-young, Kang Min-na, Baek Sun-ho, Hyun Woo-seok, and Lee Hyo-ji are caught in a web of desire and danger as they navigate the sinister consequences of their wishes. Is this the next big hit in the K-drama scene? Find out. Next, Arizona State Retirement System is making some serious investments. They've significantly increased their position in Netflix, buying a whopping 1,063,638 shares. That's an 855.8% increase. This move puts Netflix as their 20th largest holding, representing 0.6% of their entire portfolio. But it's not just them. Vanguard Group, Checchi Capital, and others are also adjusting their stakes. Is this a sign of confidence in Netflix's future, or something else entirely? Finally, buckle up for Apex, Netflix's new action thriller starring Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton. Theron plays a woman stalked through the Australian wilderness by a ruthless hunter, and the film delivers non-stop thrills and stunning visuals. Director Baltasar Kormaker brings his expertise to this visceral chase, but does the script keep up? Don't miss this adrenaline-fueled ride. And that's your quick look at the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Netflix, Inc., NASDAQ, NFLX is experiencing increased investor activity and positive analyst ratings. Diversified Enterprises LLC significantly increased its stake in Netflix by 1,904% during the fourth quarter, holding $1.44 million worth of shares. First Financial Corp. IN and Nuzzo Private Wealth Inc. also substantially raised their positions, while Imprint Wealth LLC acquired a new stake. Several other firms, including MB Levis and Associates LLC and Brown Shipley & Co. Limited, also increased their holdings. Institutional investors and hedge funds collectively own over 80% of Netflix stock. Analysts are largely optimistic about Netflix, with multiple firms issuing buy ratings and increased price targets. Citizens JMP reaffirmed a market perform rating, while MoffettNathanson raised its price target to $120. HSBC and Phillips Securities also boosted their price targets to $114 and $110 respectively, both with buy ratings. Canaccord Genuity Group set a $125 price target. The stock currently holds a moderate buy rating with an average target price of $114.53. Recent insider activity shows significant sales. David A. Hyman sold 5,727 shares for $464,230.62, and CFO Spencer Adam Newman sold 28,630 shares for $2,805,740. Insiders have sold a total of 1,487,794 shares in the last 3 months, valued at $136,255,772. Netflix reported Q1 earnings of $1.23 per share, exceeding estimates of 76 cents, with revenue reaching $12.25 billion, slightly above the expected $12.17 billion. The company's revenue increased 16.2% year-over-year. Netflix has provided Q2 2026 guidance of 0.780780 EPS, and analysts forecast $3.53 EPS for the current fiscal year. The stock opened at $92.82 on Friday, with a 50-day moving average of $93.29 and a 200-day moving average of $97.74. Netflix, founded in 1997, has evolved from a DVD rental service to a global streaming entertainment leader. Netflix's new K-drama, If Wishes Could Kill, explores a chilling premise: a smartphone app called Jirigo that grants desires with a deadly catch. The series, earning a 3 out of 5 star rating, centers around 5 high school friends who initially dismiss Jirigo as a harmless myth. However, they soon discover that every wish fulfilled comes with a 24-hour countdown to a fatal consequence. Starring Jeon So-young, Kang Min-na, Baek Sun-ho, Hyun Woo-seok, and Lee Hyo-ji, the drama blends modern tech anxieties with traditional folklore, posing the question, how far would you go to have your wishes granted? While the initial concept delivers a compelling tech horror narrative, reviews suggest the series loses some momentum in its latter half. If Wishes Could Kill taps into our increasing reliance on smartphones, taking the idea of instant gratification to a terrifying extreme. Netflix Nasdaq. NFLX saw significant investment activity in the fourth quarter, with the Arizona State Retirement System increasing its stake by 855.8%, acquiring 1,063,638 shares, and bringing its total holdings to 1,187,920 shares, valued at $111.38 million, approximately 0.6% of their portfolio. This trend extended to other institutional investors. Vanguard Group boosted its position by 0.4%, now holding $46.18 billion worth of Netflix stock, while Checchi Capital Advisors, Controversy Investment Management, Crew Capital Management, and BNC Wealth Management saw increases of 875.7%, 837.2%, 1,021.9%, and 991.3% respectively. Institutional investors, collectively, own 80.93% of Netflix stock. Shares of NFLX opened at $92.82 on Friday, with a market capitalization of $390.85 billion. Recent financial results revealed Q1 earnings per share of $1.23, exceeding estimates of 76 cents, alongside revenue of $12.25 billion, slightly above the expected $12.17 billion. The company anticipates Q2 2026 EPS between 78 cents and 78 cents, and analysts predict a full fiscal year EPS of $3.53. Analyst ratings remain mixed, with Benchmark reiterating a hold rating, Huber Research upgrading to strong buy, Sanford C. Bernstein reducing its price target to $110 with an outperform rating, and UBS Group and Loop Capital setting $104 price targets. The consensus rating is moderate buy, with an average price target of $114.53. Recent insider activity shows Director Reed Hastings sold 420,550 shares for $40.16 million, reducing his ownership by 99.07%, while CEO Gregory K. sold 27,312 shares for $2.27 million, decreasing his stake by 18.27%. Insiders have sold $136.26 million worth of stock in the last 90 days. Netflix, founded in 1997, has evolved from a DVD rental service to a global streaming entertainment leader. Netflix's latest action thriller, Apex, delivers relentless suspense from the opening scene. The film follows Sasha, portrayed by Charlize Theron, a seasoned mountain climber whose world is shattered when her husband, Tommy Eric Bana, dies in a climbing accident in Norway. 5 months later, Sasha travels to Australia to scatter Tommy's ashes, but her journey quickly turns into a terrifying fight for survival. She encounters Ben Taron Egerton, who initially appears helpful, but is revealed to be a ruthless psychopath with a deadly crossbow, initiating a harrowing game of cat and mouse. Directed by Baltasar Kormakur, known for his survival dramas like Everest and Adrift, Apex ramps up the intensity, drawing parallels to Deliverance and The Silence of the Lambs as Sasha navigates treacherous landscapes and confronts Ben's disturbing lair. Theron showcases her remarkable physical abilities, performing impressive stunts from river rapids to daring escapes. Egerton delivers a chilling performance as the antagonist, fully embracing the role of a deranged hunter. While the script by Jeremy Robbins leans into familiar tropes of the stalking genre, Cormaker's old-school, CGI-free filmmaking style and Lawrence Sherr's stunning cinematography elevate the film. Apex, rated R and running 95 minutes, arrives on Netflix April 24, 2026, promising a visceral and visually striking experience for fans of the action thriller.